And I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is? Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's time for Brewsday Tuesday, brought to you by the Cellar and Six Pack Store. Here is Huck and Big Nate.
Yes.
Oh, buddy, we're popping tops. Happy Tuesday, Huck. Happy New Year.
Tuesday. Happy New Year to you.
I'm glad that we've all got our things
Try to
sorted
be
out.
loud enough so you can hear me.
We're in the same space and
Yeah, that back.
celebrating the New Year with some brews. So
You got rid of all your sick rugrats.
I did, and
I feel confident you're not going to infect me.
I'm gonna try not to.
Appreciate
that. So we're gonna start things off with what we're doing here today. Of course, last week we had some disappointment in our lives. We brought it in voluntarily, and now we're starting the new year off with potentially, possibly, maybe some disappointment because we're doing non-alcoholic beers.
Well, it's a tradition for everyone in the world to do like non-alcoholic beers at the beginning of January. In fact, I'm opening up a gym, and it's open today, and it's going to close on February 3rd, right after Groundhog Day. And then everybody that joins the gym, even if you don't come, you tell your significant other that, well, had to quit the gym. They closed on the 3rd of February. So it's going to give everybody that's not going anyway excuse. Just send me $10. I'll send you a membership card and let you know when we close.
Call it a foregone conclusion / New Year's resolution.
Yes, the New Year's gym.
I like it.
Yeah.
I kind of dig that business model.
Yeah, it'll work.
Now, the whole dry January thing, of course, Drez over in Scotland, no less, has been talking and warning me and forewarning me that when he comes back, he's all ready to do this dry January. And first of all, I've known Drez for years. Well, I know he'll try these things, but I don't believe it, particularly if you're in Scotland.
I'm not sure. I believe he checked into a beer this morning.
Okay.
This morning.
Well, that's interesting.
I believe that if not yesterday, for sure, he checked into a beer.
So he's going to make me do dry January. And
I'm just saying,
some Connie.
He's already missed a day or two.
Oh, he's quit already.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, I get a notification when he checks into a beer.
All right. So, I mean, all that aside, it does appear that non-alcoholic beers maybe have some health benefits.
Maybe
you can kind of get your beer fix a little bit. That one you brought, the Klosterhaler, for the Christmas show. That's delicious. I would absolutely drink it any and every day. So I'm excited to kind of see what you brought and what we're trying here. Of course, we started a little more traditional. I'll let you go first.
Yeah, I'm getting to be kind of a NA beer expert because I order them online and stuff. But this is from what I'm drinking is from Wellbeing, and it's kind of funny because it says over here on the back, well, kind of what is it like? They have like 3 panels. It's the world healthiest beer. I don't know. It says a proudly non-alcoholic beer. I'm like, that's not the best analogy. I'm like, I'm a proudly weak fighter.
I'm proudly potty trained, except at night.
Proudly really short basketball player. Sorry. Go ahead. But anyway, I get it. It's like people who quit smoking. Next thing you know, they won't let you smoke while you're holding their baby. I just don't get it.
As long as I'm not putting ash on the baby, we're okay.
That's what I'm saying. Didn't blow smoke in his face. But anyway, they're proud. And this is a wheat beer, Victory Wheat, 16 ouncer. We like that. It's got a hint of orange. And guess what? It's 0.5%. 0.5. But they're all going to be.
Still got some ABV. Low.
Yeah.
Granted, you're going to have to. I wonder, I don't know based on weight and blood alcohol volume. I wonder how many you'd have to drink to actually like.
I read where a guy drank 121 of them and didn't register on
a buzz. Okay.
Didn't register on an alcohol meter. I don't know the time span.
His stomach probably still hurt.
It needed to be over 5 or 6 hours at least.
Yeah. This is Untitled Art, non-alcoholic. the Italian style pills, of course.
Let me interject. They make both alcohol and non-alcohol beers, so be careful.
And they actually like very coolly put a big label on there. That's
their art stuff is good.
Crafty, but I'm intrigued because they don't list the ABV as 0.5. They just said it's less than 0.5 ABV.
Well, that's the rule. In order to be in a beer, you have to be 0.5 or less. And my understanding is most of them are less. They just put 0.5 on the can.
So like the Theraflu I was taking the other week when I was sick, it definitely had higher than 0.5.
Oh yeah, I think
So
NyQuil's like 12, I think.
If you're doing dry January and you get sick, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah.
So I've got to ask, how was your New Year's? What did you do?
Well, I just was pretty appreciative that we got 2 of them. My big thing this year, it's always a big thing. I'm a very gregarious person, but since I got sick and even under recovery, my wife is not. But sometimes people come over, and we used to throw an annual New Year's party. She did that in high school all the way through. Well, we stopped doing that a few years back, but we haven't done it at all. And I was invited a couple places, but I don't do close crowds right now. Once everything settles down, the flu, the whatever, people are healthier in general, then I might do crowds again. And I feel more comfortable because I get oxygen. I think that pushes away. But anyway, so I ordered a couple a corned beef and corned beef and pastrami sandwich kit from Katz's Deli in New York City. If you've never been to Katz, famous from the movie where what's her name, Marie Lou Dreyfus, her name,
Sure.
did a famous orgasm scene in the. He said, "Well, I may have
she's having."
Yeah, another woman after she does, the woman goes, "I'll have what she's having." But anyway, famous for that. But it is one of the best delis in the world. Not the best, but and there's a little commercialized. There's one in Brooklyn I tell you about. But anyway, you order this kit and it comes with a pound of pastrami and a pound of corned beef, mustard, Russian dressing, which I thought was supposed to be whatever the other stuff that's like it. But anyway, and pickles, bread, cheese, and instructions. And
because if you've never seen a sandwich before, you're going to need some help.
Well, no, it's actually, I went online and watched them make about 20 sandwiches at Katz's Deli, and I made it like they did. I actually filmed this, and if you help me with my video skills later, I will post it up. I want to cut out the dirty dishes in the sink, and for some reason, there's a bottle of maple syrup on the table. It has nothing to do with our sandwich.
It's
just there. But it's right with all that. Anyway, so I made that sandwich and I waited. I kept thinking somebody might come visit for New Year's, but nobody did. That's fine. I did it last night. That was my New Year's thing for last night, and it was most delicious. And I got to make 4 or 5 more.
So now, corned beef, is that something that traditionally, the way our family always operated, there were certain things you had to have on New Year's Day, of course, for good fortune. Black-eyed peas.
Gotta have the black-eyed peas. We had
pork in some capacity, which I guess the pastrami is pastrami beef or is pastrami pork?
Pastrami is beef,
delicious,
I think.
Okay, so yeah, there was no pork in there. So like, was it just like, man, I really want like a Katz's Deli sandwich, or is there some tradition I'm missing out on that I didn't know about? Because I love corned beef, but I only ever have it around St. Patty's Day.
Well, corned beef is beef, and it's pastrami is beef, but it could be brisket, lamb, pork, chicken, and sometimes turkey. But normally it's beef. And I always think I like pastrami, which I do, but I like beef better. Corned beef is better because it's got that black skin on it. Oh my gosh!
It's so much unnecessary sodium,
good.
But it's so good.
I don't know what you're talking about. I refuse to be party to that. But anyway, yeah. So we had black-eyed peas on New Year's Day. We did not last year, and you saw what happened.
Well, damn it! Did you do laundry on New Year's Day last year? That's
Probably.
apparently also like something you're not.
I
supposed
haven't
to do, is
done
do
laundry.
on New Year's Day.
I still have Thanksgiving clothes. You know, me, I have clothes for every holiday that are not clean. So I haven't done laundry in quite a time now.
Oh yeah, I've
Starting to smell like a locker room around the house right now. Actually, we were a little more motivated. I think we're going to take the Christmas decorations down finally.
I mean, my track record with Christmas decorations is pretty terrible. I can't do it until the last gifts are open, and of course, with my whole family life being what it is, and getting all of the Christmas gifts open, it may be March before my decorations.
Technically, you
down.
got till the 6th. We
Yeah,
used to do
why?
because of the 12 days of Christmas. They start on Christmas, and 12 days later is the 6th of January.
But who's to say if
I don't know.
if
I
I
knew you
don't-
were going to ask me
if I don't
further information
if I
on
don't
this.
put like a witch's hat on the Grinch, he's a
So,
Halloween
I'm going
decoration.
to maybe blame the Jewish people, not to be anti-Semitic, but got to be somebody out there.
I mean, yeah, there surely is. I
Could
just
be Kwanzaa.
never
I'm
understood.
not sure, but it is.
Because
I do know that the Episcopalians have a service on the 6th.
All right,
Could be them. They're kind of
they do have some bizarre
they
habits.
stand down and kneel. They do all three.
You got to get your cardio in
I
while you're at
guess.
church.
I just get confused. Well, of course, I was probably drunk because it was midnight service.
What, it's not even my church. What the hell?
It was
So-
across the street.
So I've got to ask you with these. Let's get back to the beer a little bit. And,
All right.
we're gonna have a jam-packed show, so we've got a lot to talk about. So we'll start with untapping these beers, near beers, we'll call them. I'm gonna let you go first. He's Huck's Beer Buzz on Untapped, and what do you got there? What are we
The
giving?
Victory Wheat. I love the name. Victory Wheat Sports Brew with a hint of orange. Well-being. And I really like the name. And I got on these. We'll talk about next segment why I started drinking these. In any case, well-being. This is just a good wheat. It carries over well non-alcohol. The wheat does. Well, all beers don't. I'm going to give this, and this is on my special NA beer list, 425, which is pretty good. I mean, a lot of NA beers only get like a 3.5 out of me. So 425 is a good beer. So if you like wheat beer and you're trying to stay away from the alcohol, this is a good one.
All right, 425. That's respectable. The Untitled Art Italian style pills, cool can, cool label work. Of course, we're gonna knock out the ABV because that can't be a factor today. As far as flavor goes, this is kind of like a Pilsner is one of my least favorite styles. That's kind of why I chose this one and let off with this one. To me, it's kind of it feels like if you were to make a Pilsner seltzer, not like a hard seltzer, but like one of those.
Right.
You kind of go into the store, you get, oh, there's a cola flavored seltzer water, and it turns out it was made like in a room adjacent to a room where they once made
Everyone's
Coca-Cola.
talked about Coca-Cola.
But so it's like a very watered down Pilsner. It's not bad though. It kind of eliminates the thing that I hate most about Pilsner, which is that like lingering aftertaste. So this is pleasantly refreshing. I would actually drink this again, and I am gonna in fact give this a high score. In spite of the fact that everything I just said about it
Man.
could be a negative thing about a beer, this kind of works. So I'm gonna give it a 4. The Untitled Art Italian style Pilsner, not quite a Pilsner, and I'm all here for it. Of course, this is the NA edition of Brewsday Tuesday, brought to you by the Cellar Restaurant and Six Pack Store. We're gonna play some near rock here up next, and we'll be back with some more
rock.
NA beers right here on 105.3 The Bear.